Guys, I always say this: in whatever you do, please try to be honest. Do not underestimate the importance of honesty. And you see, in this profession that we are doing is this thing called duty of candor, and it means being honest at all times. But I feel like people they just say it when it comes to interview, but they don't really practice it, or they don't even intend to practice it at all. Guys, this one is a very sweet gist, so please get your popcorn, that drink, sit down and enjoy this one. Let's get right into it. Hi guys, what's up? How are you guys doing? Welcome back again to Struck Off with Nurse Sandy. And as you guys already know what we do here, we discuss cases of nurses that have gotten struck from the NMC register and why they actually got struck off from the NMC register, or even those that got suspended and were able to avert being struck off from the NMC register. And we have started this series, although I know that the first quality of the video that I posted wasn't so great, and I apologize for that. But you can learn one or two things from that video as well, because it was filled with so much gist and information. And I'll be leaving a link up here so you can watch that video if you really want to watch it. As for today's gist, first off, forgive my bad manners. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos. And if you are new here, welcome to Struck Off with Nurse Sandy. You already know what we do here, and I'll just encourage you to subscribe so that you get all the juicy gist from this series, as we bring this series to you every Wednesday by 6:30 p.m. So stay tuned and enjoy. Now guys, let's talk about the case for today. As you can see already, we're talking about a nurse that got struck off because she lied that she was ill, but apparently was studying for a master's degree program. Oh my god, I do not even know how to feel about this one. When I saw it, I was like, what? Like, what? How can you have the mind to do something like that? Now, I'm not being judgmental, okay, but I have tried to analyze this from different angles, and I have not been able to come to a consensus as to what could have prompted her or the right reasons for what she could have done. But I'm happy to hear from you guys in the comment section. Please let me know what you think about this case. Actually, I'm going to go into it right now. Okay, so I'm going to just give you the few bits and pieces of this story. Guys, this one is very interesting. Now, let's see what this lady did. So it says here, as you can see on your screens, a former nurse at Mercy Care NHS Foundation Trust has been struck off by the Nursing and Midwifery Council, which is the NMC, after an independent review found out that following her conviction for fraud, her behavior was deemed to be that of a dishonest practitioner, which could put patients at unwarranted risk of harm. Because honestly, if you cannot be truthful, how do you want to be truthful in your care for patients? When you make drug errors or other things like that. So he says the nurse had reported sick due to an alleged assault at work. She remained off work for 2 years until her employment was terminated. 2 years you remained off sick, guys. 2 years you remain off sick from work. Oh my god, it's the effrontery for me. So until her employment was terminated on ill health grounds, despite claiming she was incapable of coming to work, she undertook a full-time degree in mental health nursing at the University of Manchester, including 2,003 hours of work placements. Oh my god, guys, not just that she undertook a 2 years master's program in mental health nursing, she also undertook 2,003 hours of work placement. So you can't show up to your full-time job, but apparently you can pick up work hours of 2,300. I mean, like, I don't even know what to say. This person has got so much courage in her. I cannot even think about doing this, for Christ's sake. Now let's go ahead and read. So it says evidence obtained by MIAA fraud investigation team showed inconsistencies in what she was reporting to the trust HR about her injury in comparison to the work she was undertaking on her course as part of the practical element. She was interviewed under caution by the MIAA anti-fraud specialist, where the allegations were put to her and she admitted to her offenses. She was sentenced to 16 months imprisonment order, suspended for 2 years, and required to undertake 200 hours unpaid work and 20 days rehabilitation order. A compensation order was made for the full amount of the overpayment, £40,533.31. Costs of £3,000 were also awarded to be added and paid following compensation. Her case was referred to the NMC in January this year after an independent disciplinary panel review. She was struck off the register of nurses able to practice in the United Kingdom. Now, the senior anti-fraud manager at MIAA who investigated the case said working elsewhere or undertaking training and education while reporting as sick is fraud, as well as gaining a criminal record. NHS staff who are found guilty of defrauding the service can lose their NHS pension and be struck off from their professional bodies. Guys, this is just the cake. This one has just gotten the cake for me, because let's talk about this whole thing. listen, why lie? If you want to go for an additional program, I think there are ways to speak to your line manager, or there are people called practice educators on your wards. If you work with the NHS or if you work with care homes, you can speak to your line manager or someone else, and honestly most times they would agree. Okay, so sometimes they have the opportunity to fund some of your program, but it's not all programs that they fund, I must actually say. So in cases where they're not able to fund your program, you are able to fund yourself, but then you will not be given study leaves. Now the perk of your trust or your organization sponsoring your advanced study is that they give you study days from your rota. Okay, but now if they're not going to sponsor you, they're not going to give you study days, you would have to probably apply for leave. But then there are ways to work around this thing. When it comes to master's program, I don't think they need you to present to the site or to the school every day. I think there's a way they work around master's program. It's a much more organized program. You don't even need to come every time. So why do you have to lie? Now this is someone that wanted to eat her cake and have it all to herself. Now you lied that you were sick for 2 years. My guy, not 1 month, not 2 months, not 3 months, that is 24 months. You lied that you were sick. Now what kind of sickness or what kind of injury did you have at work or wherever you claimed you had this injury that kept you away for 2 years and you kept lying? You see that nobody even checked on her for these 2 years that she was claiming that she was sick. See where I'm coming from. My last workplace back in Nigeria, they tell you that when you are sick, you have to bring yourself down to work regardless. And I used to think it was very unfair. When you look at cases like this, then you start wondering, like, I think that actually works out well because of people like this that make you think that they're actually sick when they're not sick. You are going for a full-time program. Oh my God. Whoever you are, kudos to you. I must say kudos to you. But that was very, very unfair. That was very, 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 very fraudulent. It's not just the fact that she said she was sick for 2 years. Her trust was still paying her, because as you can see now, they say she has to pay back £40,533.31. So apparently this is the amount of money that she has incurred for a period of 2 years because she kept lying, and I'm sure they were paying her all this while that she was saying she was sick, and that's why it's regarded as being fraudulent, aside from the fact that she lied in the first place. And now she also has to pay a compensation of extra £3,000. So guys, what are we taking home from this? Please be truthful, be honest. Okay, if it doesn't work, if you speak to your bosses or your line managers at work and they tell you it's not possible, you're not going to die. Okay, tell me now, what has this lady achieved? She was going to run the mental health program, okay, so that at least she can apply for higher roles or a higher band. Now she has been struck off totally from even working anywhere within the UK as a nurse. So the whole 2 years of your life, the last 2 years of your life, has literally gone to shambles. Now we're talking about the fact that she's now a convict, and when she comes out, she's going to be an ex-convict. And of course, we know the impact of having an ex-convict on your documents. We know the implication of being an ex-convict and you come back into the society to work. It's a lot of things. And when they even find out why were you an ex-convict, it's because you were fraudulent. You lied to your employer. Now tell me, what employer in their right frame of mind would want to employ somebody like you in their own organization? Oh my God, I just literally feel that this person has totally destroyed her life. And after she's able to come out from all these things, if she's not from the UK, she probably have to go back to her home country and see if she can start to rebuild her life, because I feel like her career in the UK is totally done. Totally done. Okay, because anyone you tell you're an ex-con, they would want to know what you were in for. And even if you say you want to go and pick work self in a restaurant or in any other kind of role that doesn't have to be like nursing, if anyone finds out that you lied to your employer and you made them pay you for 2 years when you were actually lying that you were ill or you were sick or whatever, then that's big problem for you. Nobody wants to employ a dishonest employee, and that's what I'm taking home from this. So please always be very, very truthful. The duty of candor, if you don't know what it is, read on your screens, you're going to see what it is. Let's be truthful in whatever we do. It doesn't even have to just be nurses. Whatever profession that you are in, it is paramount to be very, very honest and truthful regardless of the situation. Now this can be drug errors, medication errors, this can be poor documentation or improper documentation, this can be something you left out, this can be a file you forgot to submit to whoever you want to submit it to, this could be anything entirely. It could be miscalculation. Always make sure that you are very honest immediately these things happen. If you want to go for a program, talk to your employers, do what you can from your own part, and let it be that okay, you were denied. It's gonna come, it's gonna happen at the right time. It's gonna happen at the right time. Don't force things when they are not due. The whole program now is her whole life is in shambles. Everything is upside down for her now. She is going to jail for 16 months. That's a year and 4 months. So please, let's all be wise in whatever we do. Let's be wise. And this is why I decided to bring this whole series to your screen, so that we learn from people's mistakes, because probably there has been someone that has done this thing and it worked for them, and then she spoke to the person and the person said, oh yeah, I did it, it worked for me, and she decided to go and do her own and it has backfired. Don't be influenced in whatever you do. Do not be influenced because this person did it and it worked for them. Doesn't mean that you will do it and it will work for you. If If it's not right, it's not right. Abstain from doing the wrong things as much as you can. Guys, I hope you have learned one or two things from this video. If you have, please, I want to hear from you in the comment section. I know that this is a new series. People are still trying to like absorb the whole thing, but please, let's get interactive. That's the point of bringing this series. If you know about similar stories as well, let's hear in the comment section, and please like this video and share to people that you think this will benefit. And if you haven't subscribed, please do well, press that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Remember, every Wednesdays at 6:30 this series comes to your screen. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.